What's up, fam? Yeah. Right? Okie dokie. What up, Zay? What's going on? What's going on? Let me share these up and all that good stuff real quick. Um, yesterday, man. What's up, man? What's going on? Smack one yesterday, man. The live stream plays wasn't so good though. There was not. But that parlay that I put out early, that motherfucker cash straight up. Threes lay I had put out yesterday, we cashed that. I had tweeted it out. He said, "Man, I'm missing my schedule." Yeah, I feel you. I know how that shit go. Damn, through the hoop, man. Ball is near. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Right? It's gonna be crazy. I don't get off to around this time, and throughout the summer, the baseball come on at 12 o'clock, man. So that's where research and stuff like that. Mm, it's gonna be crazy. Trying to figure it out. That's why I got that's why I got tails up there. Excuse me. That's why I got tails, and we can figure things out from that. Um, let's see what we got here. Oh, I ain't finished sharing it. Hold up. Today, man, we could try to get us one together, man. A parlay or something, and get on up out of here, man. Soon as I got the notification, I hopped on. Bet. Nice. I love to hear that. Let me see. I hope my connection is good, so I ain't gonna pull up another tab. Let's go over here. I know my connection might be acting up right now, but it is what it is, man. I could just axe motherfucking Twitch because a lot of people don't be on my Twitch. I don't advertise it like that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna stop messing with it. For the injury news and stuff, what we got so far, flag will likely have a minutes limit. It's whatever you call it. It's Jason Kidd. So whatever you want to call that, it is what it is with that situation. Killian Hayes, another second day contract there. Another second 10-day contract. Try these new post filters. I'll try them later on, sir. Um, News to watch here: Anthony Edwards, Cooper Flat. Oh, Anthony Edwards got downgraded to questionable, so don't know if he's really gonna go or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we have to figure out. Uh, Who else? Killian Hayes. Zion, Alper Şengün, Brandon Ingram, Josh Giddey, Amen Thompson, Anthony Black, Cam Johnson, Jabari Smith Jr., Buzelis, Wendell Carter. Murphy say he's in. Probable Najee Marshall. I think we got 7 games tomorrow. Okay. All right, let me give you a few of the things I was thinking about. Okay. First of all, this Washington and Utah. Early morning, I tweeted it. I put it on Tails. I put it everywhere, right? I first felt like let's see. Oops, wrong button. Okay. I had I took Ace Bailey, right? I didn't even post that. I took his 5.5 rebounds. I put it on Tails. I thought I put it everywhere. But I took his 5.5 rebounds, that at plus 120. Hopefully he gets there. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'll show you guys in a second. I did play Ace Bailey. That's probably one of the first plays that I made this morning. I said back-to-back for Utah. We might get Keontae George out, which we already know he's going to be out. And that's where we find our edge at. So he's ended up out, but they didn't drop Collier's minutes. Lines. So I'm patiently waiting for Collier lines. In the meantime, I like the matchup here for Ace Bailey and a chance for him to get to his points prop and possibly more. The best line was 17.5 at the time. That was on DraftKings pretty much everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Also, I wish I would have took this last night. I could have got it at about a 16.5, I believe. But it's at 17.5 going up against my Bulls. Win, lose, or draw, throw a little boost on it, sprinkle a little something on it, and it is what it is, right? This was the parlay yesterday that cashed. So shout out to that parlay right there. Plus 800 right there. Just a 2-3s parlay, right? Just a 2-3s parlay. And yeah, other than that, I've been getting bounced around. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I've been getting bounced around. But, time to turn that shit back around. Now, I did take Collier's 10 assists today. I took that. Let me go over here. I took, I'm seriously getting ready to play this 7.5 rebounds. It's not something that I want to give out. Okay? LeBron James, 11.5 rebounds and assists is something that, interests me. And then let's just say the Wizards and Jazz. This was the first game here. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to mess with anybody on the Jazz team, but Ace Bailey, this Washington defense, people have been hitting the rebounds pretty good versus them. Ace Bailey, his rebounds down at 4.5 right now. I took it at 5.5. If you want it at 4.5, you could get it on Kalshi. This defense is giving this up at 9 of their last 10 games. I'm probably gonna take this shit on Kalshi. I got Kalshi. Let me throw that shit in there let me throw that shit in the pot. Cause that'll be a parlay piece for me. Washington. Sports. In basketball. Come on, man. Why are they making it so hard for me? Pro basketball right there. The Spurs. Oh shit. Props. Utah, Washington. Totals. Money line. Mm. Yeah. Well, what up?
What's the word?
Shit. I'll hit you back in a minute. I'm streaming. As soon as I get done with this, I hit you. What up, though?
I ain't bet up. No, no worries.
Oh, okay. All right. As soon as I get done with
Okay.
this. What up, throwbacks? What's the deal? Uh, assists, rebounds, three steals, double. Rebounds. Ace Bailey. I don't know what they doing with this shit, man. Full game. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna have to just revisit that. ABC. Damn, yeah, man. That I missed on a lot of spots. After the live. After the live, I missed on a lot of spots during the live. Like I said, that one parlay that I hit, that threes parlay. Other than that, it didn't look good for me. So looking at Ace Bailey here in this matchup versus the Wizards, both of these guys want to tank. So the 1.5 3 is a parlay piece. The 4.5 rebounds, I don't mind that as a parlay piece, and his points too, man. You know, even if you want to shake it down a little bit, Trae Young 6 assists. I hear you. So like I said, I like Ace Bailey, right? And then like I said, I've already taken. I take the 9.5 assists. I got it at plus money for Isaiah Collier. I've already taken that. Let me add this to the thing right there. All right, and then I just kept it moving. Anything else would probably be live for me, right? The Dallas and Toronto. I mean Dallas and Magic. So here's how I'm gonna play this one. Cooper Flag supposedly be limited or whatever the case may be. I'm probably like taking a rain check on everybody, but the 5.5 assists for Jalen Suggs, I like that. I'm quite sure I got that set to the side and I didn't play it. Suggs. There it is right there. So yeah, Suggs, 5.5 assists. And if Wendell Carter is playing, then yeah, 7.5 rebounds. If y'all can get Poly Market, I can't get it. If y'all can get Poly Market, they be throwing some hefty ass plus money out there, man. Straight up. They giving it to you at plus 138. Ain't nobody else giving you that. Plus 138 on Poly Market. Next, everything else, it ain't there, right? Minus 125 on DraftKings. I can't get it, man. They won't let me. I can't get it. Cooper PRA, 20. Najee PRA 20. I like that Cooper PRA 20. I have interest in that. Is that a regular line? Let me see. Mm, 20. Oh, for a parlay or something like that. Him and Najee, what you gonna get? Plus money for that? Him and Najee? 20 and 20. Either way it go, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so if Wendell Carter is in, 14, 18 points, Bane, 25 points, alternate lines. Okay. Now, like I said, if Wendell Carter is in, I'm gonna like his rebounds, man. You know, 7.5. I'll have interest in his rebounds. I will. Okay. The next game, the Golden State and Houston. Golden State and Houston. What I liked from this game here is now you got Pods at 1.5 threes. You got Melton at 1.5 threes. You got Santos at 1.5 3. I'm not fucking with Draymond like that. And then you got Horford at 1.5 3, right? So Bang 15. Okay. Now, I don't I don't know if I like. I mean, man, I couldn't talk you off the 1.5-3 for Horford if you wanted to get there. I'm very interested in Horford's rebounds. I mean, I'm not afraid of this Sengun defense. Okay, can he go in there and get 6 rebounds? You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of that. Okay, I'm not scared of that 5.5 rebounds. If he can go in there and snatch 8, he can get you a plus 270. If he can get you 10, it's a plus 800, man. Yeah, and a double plus 1,000. But if he can go in there and snatch you a decent amount of rebounds, that 5.5, or if you want to shake it down or whatever you want to do, I think it's in play. Going up against Sengun, he'll be out there. You might get, on the flip side of the Rockets, I don't know who's going to be who's going to play what. But the 1.5 threes for anybody, I think you could just about look at it. Now, DeAnthony Melton would be one of the guys that I probably would definitely look at for the 1.5 3. So he'll be one of my favorites, right? 10 attempts, 9 attempts, 5 attempts, 7 attempts. But remember, this will be a pace down game. Only have a 213.5 over under. So, you can also look at some unders, some full point total unders and stuff like that. Brandon Potts, he's definitely a good rebounder. Don't know how I feel about him in this situation here. I ain't going to lie. I don't. Not one of my favorite games here, okay? Not one of my favorite games. Thompson, he's rebounding the ball good versus this team. Last time these two teams played, he had 14 rebounds, 10 points, and 9 rebounds there, 7 rebounds. We already know he's a good rebounder. Whatever you want to do with that situation. Tari Eason is a good rebounder. Kevin Durant is going to do Durant things. 25.5 points might be needed. So his points prop should be in play. Don't know if Jabari Smith is going to be playing. And if Jabari Smith play, then you could definitely look at like maybe a PRA under for somebody like Draymond Green. PRA under, what was his PRA? 19.5. As soon as I take the under on his PRA, he fuck around and go ballistic. But at the end of the day, it could be in play. And then Alperen Sengun, I don't know what I want to do with him. I don't. Truth be told, I don't. Right? But Horford, I'm going to keep it funky with you. Horford is somebody who I have interest in today. Okay? Going up against Alperen Sengun. If I just had to say, hey, man, you're a center, go out there and do what you're going to do, I would look at Horford's, probably look at his rebounds first, then look at his raw points at maybe 10.5, and just hope he go out there, hit a few threes, get a few buckets. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Hopefully he keeps his hands to himself, and hopefully he goes out there and does what he needs to do as far as getting to the rebound. So I don't mind the rebound for somebody like Horford. Just hopefully he don't sell me because I might end up getting there. Rain check on this Brooklyn game. I mean, on the Brooklyn side, I just don't want nothing to do with it, right? This is a rematch. They just played, the last game they just played, 0-9 for 3 from Michael Porter. Just a rusty, shitty game for him. Went all the way under on this. He went under heavily under his PRA. That might be something you might want to entertain again. Another under. Clowney for his rebounds was something that I was thinking about. I think he rebounded okay versus this team, but I don't want to stick my hand in that mud or whatever the case may be. Okay. Then this team just plays so slow and shit like that. I'm just not with it. MLB, yo, DM, give us some bonus bonus picks also, please. Man, I was looking at it yesterday, man. And it just looked pretty good. And this is being updated too, I believe. Yeah, this is, man, home runs. That's pitchers right there. Let me see. All stats. Let's see. Yeah. That's all stats. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, these the batters right here. Home runs. Yeah, Spencer Jones, Matt McClain, man, Duran. These are the home runs and shit to this year. Exit ISO and exit Velo. Harmon Fisher. I'm just taking a look. Let me get up out of there. DJ, what's up? Yesterday was a fucking day. Yeah, I mean it was weird. It was weird. The threes parlays hit though, man. I hope you got that in. Right? But other than that, so yeah, I mean, the solos, yeah. So Tyler Hero, he could definitely go out there and try to get his shot right, his footing right, all that. I can see instances, but this is a pace down matchup. I can see instances. He just squeaked by on his points prop last game, but I don't think I want to mess around with this one. I don't. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think I want to mess around with this one, right? I'm gonna just keep it moving. Detroit and San Antonio. He said, bro, I missed my 250 to 4.9K. Missed my one assist from Jaylen Brown and Bobby Portis. And Jaylen Brown, I said it, which we already know it. I started to just go Jaylen Brown rebounds, man. He's been on a tear in the rebound category. Yep. He should have hit their points though, but I mean it is what it is. The Spurs here, you can still find a 3.5 in spots. I see 4.5 in spots. I like the Spurs. Here. Money line parlays, run line straights. Even if you want to lay that juice, if you can find a good number, you want to lay some juice or you want to put a little something with it, I like the Spurs to win this game at home. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. You took rebounds and assists. Ooh, you got him. For sure. Because he had a decent amount of assists too. I think he had about 22 points, but it is what it is. Cade, I mean, I'm looking at this game. You know, I like this game. I like the Spurs at home. We'll see what's gonna happen from there. I don't want to bet on anybody from the from the Spurs side. I mean Pistons side. I could see instances where Jalen Duren get to his rebound prop at 17. I mean at 10.5. You could use his double as a parlay piece at a -160. I don't see no problem with that. Fox has just been somebody who I ain't really been messing with. The 5.5 assists is something you could definitely take a look at. He had a bad shooting game against Detroit, right? He went 4 for 17 on February 23rd when they played. Now, yeah, he went 4 for 17, and when you have to go out there and guard somebody like Cade, you probably want to put some points on this motherfucking head right back, right? So I can see why he took those 17 points shots there. So it is what it is. Even if he get a switch, he'll probably have a Duncan Robinson or something like that. So 16.5 points. It's been a while for him, right? 3 of his last 10 games, 16.5 points. He's been dropping dimes though, so that's something you could look at. I'm not betting it. I don't know if I should, but I'm probably not. I'm just now. Devin Vassell has been on one, right? Especially in the 3 category. If you got no vig, you can get it plus money at 3 threes. He's just been balling. Okay, he's been getting it in. All right, so it is what it is, right? Wemby got busy. He had 17 rebounds and he had 21 points versus this squad. I like his 1.5 3 as a parlay piece. I got that set to the side. But I do got my eyes set on Pistons winning this game. Toronto and Minnesota. I did a little bit of digging in here because I do feel like I did a little digging here because I do feel like one of these guys can make something happen for me, right? So I'm gonna fast forward to I'm going to fast forward to Jakob, right? I have interest in his rebounds, okay? I have interest in his rebounds. I just haven't pulled the trigger. Versus Minnesota, he probably knows how to rebound versus this guy, right? So versus Gobert. He's up to 30 minutes last game versus the New York Knicks. No Kyler Murray Boyles. They're definitely gonna need his size, right? A little bit of beef down there to try to get him out the way or whatever the case may be. Coming off a Knicks game where he had 18 rebound chances. And then, like I say, historically, he hasn't faced him this year. He's been hurt, but he looks like he's healthy this year. He has a decent IQ, basketball IQ, where he can go out and get you this 1.5 assists as well. So 10 rebounds for him is a plus 200. And the double-double for him is plus 400. I wouldn't probably be greedy. If I'm looking at the double-double, then I'm going to be looking at the 10 assists, okay, at plus 200. 10 rebounds at plus 200. But, like I said, versus Minnesota, yeah. And, versus Minnesota. I'm quite sure. That's too many games for him Gobert not to be playing some of them. So he's definitely been playing. Let me see. From right here, 23, 25. Let me see. 23. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, it's possible. So his last few games, 12 and all right. So at the end of the day, it's a lean for me. Strong lean. I feel like. I don't know if I got it to the side already. Let me want to check. I think it's a strong lean. It's a strong lean. And you can use this however you want to use it, right? Straights, parlays, whatever the case may be. Okay? And then on the vice versa here, he should be able to get there too. Rudy Gobert should be able to get there, right? In the double-double category. You're going to get plus money for his double-double. That's very interesting. Now, this game it's got a 225.5 over under. It's very interesting, right? But he's been taking a back seat on some of his shots. Like, he took one shot versus the Clippers, 2 shots versus Memphis. Like, what are we doing, right? So I'm kind of scared on what he wants to do with his life, right? The 11.5 rebounds, I don't know about that. So, I don't know. And then when I go versus Toronto, he's been hitting his motherfucking rebounds right with Buddy, right? So, and then I can go Toronto defense, more filters, versus Minnesota with Jakob, right? I could do that. Boom. Minnesota defense. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, Toronto defense versus Minnesota with Jakob in the lineup. So he's doubled all those games, right? The last time they played with him in the lineup was 2024. That was what, last year? 2024-25 season. So, yeah. So, I'm just really, really, really thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the right play is. I think, you get plus money for Rudy Gobert double-double. I don't know what the right play is, man. Maybe the rebounds for Rudy Gobert, but I don't know if I want to go to 11.5. And the plus money is on Jakob side if you're going to take him to about 9 or 10. So I'm wrestling with that situation. Okay. Now we got a 4.5. This opened up at 6.5, right? with Brandon Ingram questionable. Now it's down to a 4.5, meaning you lost some, right? If you like, I don't know, man. You know, I done seen Timberwolves lose some games. This could be one of them, okay? This could be one of them, right? They got some guys that can go out there and get their own shots quickly. Ingram, Barrett, Scotty, right? With a healthy Jakob. I don't know, bro. Straight up. I think the dogs could be barking here. If you could have got that 6.5 last night, that was something you probably could have, entertained. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. From a matchup standpoint here, only reason I don't like to bet on this team a lot is because of what I just said, right? They got a lot of guys that can get their own shot. 14, 15 shots for quickly. All these boys, they getting their shots in, right? So it's kind of hard to figure out. From a matchup standpoint, I think Scotty Barnes got a good matchup. If he wants to be aggressive versus somebody like Randall, some shit like that. And then I just, a real aggressive Emmanuel Quickly. I don't think motherfucking Dante DiVincenzo can guard him. Last time these two teams played, Quickly had 23 points, 6 for 8 from 3, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. I can't nail it down. But that was the scenario of what I was thinking about, and y'all can take what y'all like. The Bulls, Phoenix. I jumped on that Oso play earlier, as you can see. And like I said, y'all, Tails right here. I got that link in my bio everywhere. Just follow me on Tails too, because when I make a play, you can go to Tails and then, you can just go to Tails and just boom, click Tail, right? And it's going to show you the books, all that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like right here, right? So this right here, this was a parlay. We smashed this parlay yesterday. You could have went here and pushed tail and just tailed the whole damn thing, right? Or, whatever the case may be, or individual and to whatever bet slip, right? And then, like I say, it's not even always about, you know what I'm saying? It's got people, these are all cappers, right? And some of them have prescriptions, some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people dropping parlays, big ass parlays, whatever the case may be. All you have to do is come down here and click, boom, click tail, right? And then it is what it is, right? This is all people. Some of these people give them free plays. Some of these people giving out, some of them have services. You can sort it by NBA and all that shit, bet types. You know what I'm saying? Game lines, parlays, pick 'em, DFS, all that. You can look at the leaderboards and stuff, see who's hot, most profit, right? You know what I'm saying? Heaters, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Just make sure you follow me, right? Long shots, you know what I'm saying? Who's hitting these long shots and stuff like that? Who's trending upwards, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And who's got the most likes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So these people, what it is, it's a bunch of cappers. They putting their picks out there. Some people for free, some people for free and paid. And, it's a lot of people coming here getting free plays. Hockey, all that shit. And then they also trying to gain customers and stuff like that. I wouldn't put you onto nothing that, you know what I'm saying? So, like I tell people, I don't knock nobody who trying to sell their plays or nothing like that. You got to, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here who can't even research. You know what I'm saying? That should be weird. But if you got somebody you trust and stuff like that, then, it is what it is. I don't knock it. It should go two ways, man. It should go two ways. Because that's the world that we're living in now. The gambling is so highly publicized now, man. So, you gotta deal roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? So, so it is what it is. I'm just putting you on some shit. I'm putting you up on some game here. So back to where we were, the Bulls. So, Giddey is questionable, and Buzelis is questionable. Trey Jones, we know he can drop dimes, right? Let me see. Colin Sexton, they not giving us his lines all day because they waiting on Josh Giddey and Buzelis, right? Points. I mean, questionable. That's why the injury report is so valuable, man. So valuable. So and with the amount of injuries that the Bulls have right now, if you want to count Buzelis out, and if you want to count somebody like Josh Giddey out, because they might be looking, right? They might be looking like, wait a minute, Josh Giddey playing too good right now, right? 32 minutes, triple-double versus Milwaukee. 33 minutes, near triple-double, 14, 9, and 9. They might want to sit his ass for a little bit, right? So you got somebody that you could take a stab at right here. Trey Jones, right? But you'll be betting against the injury report, which is something that I do, and when I know, right? They're not letting you bet against the injury report when it comes to Colin Sexton right now, right? So here we got a 5.5 assist prop. If you told me Giddey was out, then I would bet that 5.5 assist prop for Trey Jones, truth be told. Now, does he have double-double upside? Yes, he does. Look at some of these numbers without Josh Giddey. Last time Josh Giddey didn't play versus the Clippers, and he played, was January 20th, 15, 8, and 10. Okay? January 18th, 10 and 10. Okay? It's a double-double. Look at these assist totals here. Phoenix does have a good defense, so I can see if you pump your brakes, but I'm just letting you know. Even if it don't apply for this game, you can look at future references because you can see this defense hasn't been giving up. Well, that's the shooting guard position, but they haven't been giving up a ton of assists. But it is what it is. I'm just telling you, right? Painting a picture for you. Now, 10 assists for him would be plus 1,000 on MGM. Crazy work. Now, Okoro, he would definitely take 10 shots if those guys are out. Buzelis, I don't know what I want to do because this defense is okay. But I nope. See, they won't give us his lines either, right? Regardless of who's in, right? I'm still gonna like Nick Richards rebounds and possible double-double. We cashed a double-double here versus OKC. This double-double going up against his old team. And like I said, this ain't no, right, he got the rebound chances to go with it, right? The 13, 22 versus the Knicks, 14. They blank, and then 20 rebound chances here versus OKC. That's what you want, right? I want that, right? Let me know you going out there trying to get busy, okay? So I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely. Now, Gillespie, they done gave us his 5.5 assists at plus money. I bet this, by the way. I bet this. I took this, 5.5 at plus money. They just going to have to fuck me up, right? They're going to have to fuck me up. He's coming off a 9 assist game versus Sacramento. I might have to go in there and spend some money and take him up to 9 or 10 today, right? Because I probably just going to have to. Sprinkle a little bit on that ladder just in case he gets busy. So I might have to, right? Devin Booker, I cashed the assist prop. Cashed his 5.5 assist prop the last game. I almost want to go back this game, but the 5.5 probably would be parlay piece. And I feel like if things get out of hand with this Bulls game and with Devin Booker just coming back, first game back, played 31 minutes, I think he'll be one of the first ones to sit if this game could get out of hand. So that reverts me back to Colin Gillespie. and possibly somebody like Grayson Allen who can handle the rock, right? 6 assists here, 6 assists, 1, 2, 4, 4, 8, 5, 5, 6, okay? And he will let the 3-ball fly. He's averaging double-digit 3-point attempts in his last 10 games. He's averaging 11 3-point attempts. He's going to love to let that motherfucker fly versus the Bulls today. Him and Jalen Green, okay? But I'm Colin Gillespie. I played his assist. I almost pulled the trigger on Devin Booker's assist this morning, and then also Iguodala. Now I didn't play his double-double. Right now you're getting a double-double on DraftKings at plus 325. I think I need to go take a stab at that. Just coming off a double-double, 14 and 14 versus Sacramento. But it's the Bulls, right? So I think I need to do that. I do. It's a multitude of ways I could do this. I could probably go in and take his 8.5 at plus 120, take his 9.5 at plus 185, and then take the double-double at plus 3 something. That could be a way that I could put in a little ladder for him, right? So we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see what's going to happen. The Lakers in Denver, much like a few of those other games, it's just like a couple guys on here that are like the 1.5s and shit like that. So Luka, everything is in play for Luka. We know that, right? And then I don't mind sprinkling a little bit on the triple-double for Luka because they're giving us a decent number at 650. Earlier it was 7-something. Going up against Joker triple-double might be plus money today. Who knows? But I'll get to it in a second. But I don't mind. He's had a few triple-doubles versus Joker. He's got some decent numbers versus this team, right? January, he had 38, 13, and 10. 31, 8, and 7. 32, 10, and 7. 24, 9, and 9. He's only got 2 triple-doubles versus them in the last 10, but at the end of the day, it's Luka, right? He does hit the 3. 6 of his last 10 games, he's had 4 threes versus this team, and he takes a lot of threes, man. So that his numbers are in play. Austin Reeves, I don't know when he's gonna blow. I don't know when he's gonna blow up. I don't. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games with 2 threes. You get the 1.5 3 for him and for minus 177. I like that. I'll track that. And I also like the 2 threes for Marcus Smart. I would probably bet this as a straight at plus 128. If you like it, I already got it set to the stat. I still haven't pulled the trigger. 7.5 points for Marcus Smart is interesting, right? He's over in 4 straight. I haven't been betting it, though. I'm going to tell you that right now, and you know how that shit go. If I bet it, that shit might take it. Yeah, but I like to take them threes. LeBron been hitting his 1.5 3. LeBron rebounds and assists could be in play here. Also, his PRAs could be in play, right along with his individual points prop could be in play. They going against Denver. You know what I'm saying? We got 240.5 over under. This could be one of those get money games right here, right? And DeAndre Ayton, y'all know his rebounds came down to 6.5 on Kalshi. Y'all know I'm gonna take a stab at that 7.5. It ain't nothing I'm giving out, but y'all know I'm gonna take a stab at that 7.5, man. Straight up, man. As long as he started foul trouble, he should be able to get there, man. Go fast, man. Straight up, man. 14 minutes versus. He had 8 rebounds in 14 minutes. I really want to know what happened. They don't have the fouls right there. Van Diaz, oh no. I think that motherfucker got benched, man. Straight up. Or some shit like that, man. Trash ass motherfucker, man. Hey, ain't it, man? Zay Hart? Hey, Zay, man. Straight up. You know I'm finna go ahead and lose a few dollars on him, man. But I can see instances, as long as he stay out of foul trouble, I can see him getting busy too, though, on the rebound department. Double-double plus 575. Or you can look at his points prop percent at 9.5. But I'm playing. There you go, Zay. But I'm playing it, though. Might not be a lot, but I'm playing it. I ain't going to stunt. And I'm gonna put it in and I'm gonna let them fuck my parlay up too. Cause I'm gonna do a parlay for this game. I ain't gonna stunt. Now, I don't know who's coming in, who's playing, and who's not for this game. But Jamal Murray numbers are definitely in play. 25.5. I'm tell you like this, I wouldn't take the under, right? You got the stars out there tonight. You can make a fucking all-world lineup right now, right? You can take between these two teams, you can take fucking Joker, LeBron, Luka, Murray, and somebody else out there and put their ass and make a superstar starting lineup with the guys we got out here tonight. But hey, listen, 26 shots for Jamal Murray, 22 for Jamal Murray, 19 for Jamal Murray. You give him 22, 23 shots for a 25.5 points prop, I like it. Even if it's an L, at least you know you're taking the right steps. You know what I'm saying? He's over his line back-to-back games versus this team. You know, Jamal Murray, it is what it is. I could look at the defense, field goal attempts. Let's say 18 field goal attempts. So guards who has taken 18 field goal attempts or more are over this line in 7 of their last 10 games. Maxey, Mitchell missed the hook by 25. Murray, he's there. And so on and so forth, man. What do you want? And then make it so bad, those guys who's taking the 25 shots, the 18 shots or more, also getting busy in the assist category, right? Working their ass, working them. So, you know, it is what it is. And this motherfucker been jumping in the assist category a lot, man. Sold my damn triple-double for Joker the other day. But long story short, Jamal Murray points prop. Me personally, I haven't bet it, but I wouldn't take the under. Christian Braun, 5.5 rebounds for him is interesting. He's over this line in 6 of 10 and 5 of 6, okay? He's been rebounding the ball. 6 rebounds versus Utah, 6 versus Minnesota, 8 versus OKC, 7 versus Boston, 8 versus Portland. The 4.5 at minus 150 is a parlay piece. He's over that line in 8 of 10 games. I was looking at that earlier, the rebound for him, but it's something, it's something that I haven't been betting, right? As soon as I stick my hand in that shit, it goes wrong. Straight up, it goes wrong sometimes. Strother, don't know what I want to do for him, and I don't know if Cameron Johnson is playing, right? A dark horse. Watch, it's going to be a dark horse. Watch. It's going to be a dark horse. Like, I ain't going to say dark horse. It's going to be somebody like Tim Hardaway Jr. that come out here and get a ass 5'3", somebody who wasn't even on the radar. Watch. I already know what's getting ready to happen, man. Straight up. I already know what's getting ready to happen, but it is what it is. What is Joker's triple-double? Minus 125? Joker hadn't faced him this year? Okay. Shit. Last game. Sacramento, New Orleans. Let me see if we got any injury news. It's early. Yeah, so we're going to have some injury news falling through in a minute. So Pelicans at Kings. No DeJounte Murray. Trey Murphy playing. Let me see something. Sacramento, the third most points in the paint, right? That's where Zion live at. What about last 4 weeks? Sacramento, 8 points in the paint. Okay. Zion. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let me see. Look at Zion. Points in the paint right here, right? 5 for 11, 11 for 13, 7 for 11, 11 for 18, 13 for 17, 7 for 14, 10 for 20, 9 for 15, 1 for 2, must have got hurt, I don't know, and then 10 for 18 versus the Lakers. This motherfucker live in the paint. Zion. Defense, points in the paint here. Royce O'Neal, he's not that guy. Marcus Smart, I don't know how he got there. Chris Middleton's not that guy. Jabari Smith, 5 for 6. Okay. G.G. Jackson, 3 for 8. Champagne, Paulo, 4 for 9. Triple J, 6 for 9. Oh, there goes Zion, 7 for 11, right? Yeah, okay. We'll see. Points proper is 22.5. That's why I said, man, Poly Market, what is we doing? What are they doing? I mean, is that right? What I just seen? That should say plus 270. I can't get Poly Market, man. 22.5 points. Sacramento Kings. All right, rewinding it back here. I don't think we have lines out for Jeremiah Fears yet. I'm interested to see what his line's going to be, Jeremiah Fears. Okay? I'm interested in that. I ain't even going to lie. I don't bet on these guys that much, man. I don't bet on these guys that much. I don't bet on these guys that much. It's kind of confusing to me. But that 22.5 points is sexy, right? And you could get a 21.5 on Hard Rock at minus 125, okay? Yeah. So Zion is somebody who I'm interested in. You know what, though? Let me take another look at this shit again. I wonder who they're going to put out there. Precious Achua been balling. I wonder if Precious Achua, that's an interesting look there, though. At Precious Achua defensively. So, okay, Russell Westbrook, don't know what I want to do here. Last 4 games, he's taking the shot attempts that should get him to his points over, okay? I bet him at 13.5 versus the Lakers because it was the Lakers, and he cashed it. Just cashed it at 13.5. Clifford, I can't. DeRozan, I don't know. This just feels like a game where even if the Kings are tanking, they can still go out there and try to play hard. So you never know when you're going to get this 33 minutes, right? This 33 minutes DeMar DeRozan just had. But if you feel like he's going out there for that shit again, then that 15.5 points could be in play. If he takes 15 shots, that shit could be in play. Precious Achua been playing ball, right? He been balling. He's hit his rebound props in 6 of his last 7 games and taking a decent amount of shots. And then Maxime, he's going to be out there, right? So Maxime has been playing some good ball, right? So this is an okay spot, but I don't know how they're going to try to do this. Last time these two teams played, Maxime had 21 points and 19 rebounds, okay, in 38 minutes. I forgot if that game went to overtime or anything, but still, he was giving their ass work, right? That wasn't the DeAndre Jordan era or anything like that, but I don't know I don't know right now. So what I will say is you get a double for him at minus 114. That's something that you might want to take a look at. 10 rebounds or something you might want to take a look at or something like that. But Filipowski did not hit, well, Draymond Green, he didn't hit double-digit rebounds. Filipowski, back-to-back games, did not hit double-digit rebounds. Lopez, he wouldn't do that. And Ayton been ass, right? But prior to that, okay, Drummond got there. Sims, Khalil Ware got there, Renard, and Rudy Gobert. So, I mean, I don't know how many games this motherfucker been starting. DeAndre Jordan, let me see. But he ain't been playing that many minutes. And then you got, they probably trying to keep motherfuckers off the glass collectively. Because then you got Derek Queen, 19, 29, 18, 20, 17. And then you got Misi, right? So they trying to collectively keep motherfuckers off the glass. 6 minutes here, 20, 11, 21. I don't fucking know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But that's it for me in a nutshell. We can get out of here and look just a tad bit over an hour. I dropped the Jackson. That's you can find it. I posted it, right? So you can find it if you fuck with me and you're following me. It's somewhere around. So the first basket plays and all that, I might round robin that shit or whatever the case may be. I'm getting ready to round robin it. But a parlay, we could. Let's see. I'm gonna go. How about we go? Let's see. Okay. We can go 15 and you can go 15 and 8. That's plus money right there. For those two, Ace Bailey and Collier. I said I liked I ain't even finna be scared here, man. I said I liked Horford rebounds. I'm gonna come back. Toronto Raptors. Man, I'm going in there, man. I'm coming up through that, man. Shooting up through that. Give me San Antonio Spurs money line. Y'all don't never see me do that shit. I'm going up through that. The assist, so damn fishy. We're going to take 5 assists for Colin Gillespie. Okay? Lakers and the Nuggets, New Orleans and Pelicans. Ayton, 6.5 rebounds for Ayton. Marcus Smart, 1.5, 3. Ogudaro. Okay, Ogudaro. Colin Gillespie, Jakob Poeltl, Wemby. Wemby, 1.5 threes. I ain't finna do that though. I ain't finna lie. I know. 5 assists. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go to I went here. Oh, we right here? Okay, so let's go combos. Let's go rebounds and assists. Points and rebounds. Alternate points and rebounds. $15.5 points plus rebounds. And then I'm going to shoot back to that Orlando game. And I'm going to just go with 5 assists for Suggs. 5 assists. I'll take that. It's a plus 1,000. I'll take that. I'm not even going to go all the way around the place. We're going to stick to where we're going to try to prey on the weak here, right? Ace Bailey, 15 points. Collier, 8 assists. Gillespie, 4.5 assists. Ogudaro, 15.5 rebounds plus assists. Spurs money line. Man, Suggs 4.5 assists. You know who for the sellers. Spurs money line from the sellers. At the end of the day, let me show y'all the plays that I had set to the side, and y'all can do what y'all want to do with this. I'm finna play that, and I'm gonna post that too. I'm gonna post that. So Austin Reeves, 1.5 threes. Collier 9.5 assists. I played that straight. Collier assists. Aiden. I'm finna play that right now. But y'all ain't got to play that. Rebounds and assists for LeBron, 11.5. These are plays that I like. Marcus Smart, 1.5 threes. Also, I'm getting ready to play. Also, 9.5, 8.5 rebounds, 9.5 rebounds, and then his double-double. I'm looking for Nick Richards, too. Booker assists are in play. Colin Gillespie, 5.5 plus money. This is another fucking him and Gillespie and Ogaro. Those are okay. I don't think I'm playing. Those are ladder candidates today. Fuck around and put their ass together on a parlay type shit. Yeah. Jakob Pertl, I'm scared, right? But I'm gonna do it in some shape, form, or fashion. Victor Wembanyama, parlay piece, 1.5 3. Devin Vassell, he's been on fire from the 3 and/or points. Melton, don't mind his 1.5 3. Now Horford, I got him for points, I got him for rebounds, and I got him for 1.5 3. The one that I like, I think I like the most is the rebounds, because you got to be a center, right? You got to go out there and get some rebounds. Even if you want to shake it down to 4.5, I can't talk off of it. Wendell Carter, I liked it. I like the 7.5. I wish I had parlay market for that plus 186, but it is what it is. Suggs 5.5 assists. Ace Bailey 1.5 threes. Adaro points plus 17.5 points plus rebounds. Ace Bailey, I played his 5.5 rebounds at plus money, and I played his 17.5 points. Okay? And I played this Adaro, right? So take what you like, leave what you don't. Tomorrow we got about 7 games. I don't know how I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'll be able to do it, but I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I'll be able to slide on y'all with something, okay? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like for me and let me know I ain't doing this stuff for nothing. And like I said, peace the fuck out, fam. I'm finna post that ticket though, okay? Finna play that and post that. And that Bulls game between Ogredaro and Gillespie, I might try to pull a number with them two guys. And somebody like Nick Richards, I might try to pull a number with those 3 guys. I might try to pull it off tonight. Might try to pull it off.